When did your knee trouble start to develop?
I think in the latter part of '98,
Okay.
being as stubborn as I am, as a runner,
He said,
I
you
never,
notice he didn't say was. He said, as I
uh,
am.
running out of bounds.
Mhm.
That wasn't me. And
Mhm.
unfortunately, one play someone had the back of my jersey, and I was trying to pull away from them, and a piece of the bone chipped off of
Oh,
of
boy.
my knee, and that's probably started the downward spiral of my career. Just because once you start wearing away on the bone, it makes it difficult for an NFL player to compete day in and day out and be consistent.
Mhm. Mhm. Oh boy. Well, and that's and how's your knee feeling now as you get around?
It feels better. I'm still, the reason why I did stop and didn't try to play somewhere else is because I wanted to have fun with my kids. I wanted to be able to run around with my kids, and
Yes.
I'm able to do that now. I mean, it still hurts me a little bit on occasion, but I'm still able to run and play basketball and play baseball and have a little fun. So, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to do what I did and retire when I did, because I wanted a better quality of life. I
Mhm.
didn't want to be one of those guys having to get a new knee 2 or 3 years after my NFL career is
Right.
over.
Right. I wanted to talk about the 2009 Giants. It was a tough loss to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hmm.
Coincidentally, the Philadelphia
Right.
Eagles at Giants Stadium last season, but it's been a great run over the past 3 to 4 years, pretty
Hmm.
much, of making the playoffs 4 straight seasons,
That's right.
right? Yeah, and so talk about now going into training camp, which things that you look at as looking at the players that you're looking at that are really positive signs, and which things need work.
No, I think we have a great defense. Jerry Reese has made some great moves during the
Pass
offseason.
rushers.
And so and we do a great job in the draft every year. We're always looking to build upon what we have
Hmm.
and to fill in the areas of need. And I
Hmm.
think we address those areas. We got a great wide receiver in Hakeem Nicks and Ramses Barton.
I like him. Oh yeah.
We got a great linebacker in Clint
Clinton
Simpson
Simpson from
from,
UVA.
from UVA.
Hmm.
So we have a good nucleus. We got we got a tackle that we can groom to take over. David Deal is getting up there in age,
Yeah.
and
Right.
Kareem McKenzie is getting up there
From
in
the
age.
age.
So it's nice to, and because of the injury situation in NFL, you're only as good as your depth.
Hmm.
And it's always nice to have an insurance policy behind those two guys back there, and I think William Beatty gives us that,
Right.
and hopefully in a few years, he can step in and become the right or left tackle that we envision him to be when we picked him on draft day.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I can go on and on, but I think the strength of our team is our defense. We got a good nucleus of guys coming back on offense. I think the major question is wide receiver. How are we going to do with
Without Plax
the
and
subtraction of Plexical Burris? Well, I think we'll be fine. I think Steve Smith is a great leader.
yes, indeed, and makes
Um,
key catches
and,
at
and
the right
he
times.
will be the stabilizing factor on that in that wide receiving core, and hopefully we'll have, we got Sonora Smalls, and we got Mario Manningham, we got Dominique Hickson, who had a great year and filling in for Plexico. Now he has now that he knows he's the guy,
Hmm. Hmm.
now he has an opportunity to to um, to work during the entire training camp as the guy, and honing and working on the skills that is going to take him to that next level.
Hmm.
And so we got a number of receivers, so that shouldn't be a real question mark. Boss is coming
Boss
back
has,
and doing a great job.
and I like the Wisconsin
Yeah,
gentleman Beckham
yeah,
as
and
well.
Travis
Travis
Beckham.
Beckham, yes.
It will be a great change up. And so I think that as long as we stay healthy, we have an opportunity to do something special this year. I think just as long as we continue that team mentality, it's not about I, it's about we,
Yes.
and if we continue doing things together, I think you should expect great things this year.
Absolutely. definitely an NFC East title, and for sure at least a conference championship appearance, at least. You know, that's for sure.
Right.
So, but definitely, I'll talk more about that in my NFL preview.
Nah.
Anyway, Charles, such a pleasure and an honor to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I've admired the way you played. I'm a Giants fan for life, Big Blue all the way since '85. You know, and just watching you play and just sitting here next to you is an honor. And thank you so much.
Well, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.